After arrest and before trial comes jail. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Another night in the streets, another night in this hell. I've been kicking and tripping, the cops threw me in jail. Got my fingers in ink, they got my head on the lights. Dear Lord, please get me out this jail tonight. Just get me out, just get me out.
So glad y'all were able to come out.
I was born and raised here in Amarillo. I went to school here in Amarillo. Been here just a little over 8 years with the Reynolds County Sheriff's Office in the jail division. I love what I do. I love being from Texas. Texas is the greatest nation there is. Here, start up right here. Have a seat for me. Howdy do.
Hey, Bo.
You all right, man?
Yeah, what's going on?
What you charged today?
Forgery of a financial instrument.
Well, let me be the welcome committee here. You under the influence of drugs or alcohol, man?
No.
Do you have a history of drug or alcohol use? Smoke marijuana? There you go.
A lot of those.
Okay. How much weed do you smoke?
A lot, man. I smoke a lot of weed.
So you smoked some weed today?
Yeah, maybe this morning, you know, but ain't really just like, it was like a while back ago.
Okay, what time did you get up this morning?
Like 6:30.
6:30, okay. Kind of a little wake and bake?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Do you hear noises or voices?
I don't know. I was like real big in church, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I used to read the Bible a lot, and I learned that real love moves in silence, and I think that the fact that I'm reading it to the point where I can just hear the words, you know?
You kind of get into what you're reading.
Yeah,
I got
just
you.
like that.
I got you, man. You feel down, depressed, a little interest in doing things, man?
Well, yeah, man, I'm losing my interest in everything.
Okay.
Except red bone bras or,
Except for girls and marijuana.
yeah, certain type of girls, though, red bones and
Red balls. What's red balls?
red bones.
Red bones, what's that?
Like pretty colored girls, you know? Almost my skin color, maybe a little lighter.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, and white girls with red hair or black hair.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got for you now.
Okay.
All right, man. Grab your boots and your socks. Walk over here to this blue door. It'll open up. You'll go in there, set your boots down. The deputy will be with you in a second. All right, man.
How'd you come in contact with him?
The bank called us after he'd been cashing checks all over some construction company out of Pampa. Well, he was in there trying to cash one for like $3 grand. So I called that construction company in Pampa, and they said, yeah, we've got check 4161, but we only wrote it for 189 bucks, and it's already been cashed. They stalled until we could get there. He got $3 grand somewhere today. He didn't have any of it on him right now, but
Yeah.
that's all we got right now.
Well, all right, man.
So,
Appreciate it.
yeah, holler if you need something.
Okay, thanks,
All right,
man.
We'll see you.
And you know what you're here for? You got
Oh, yeah.
forgery of a financial instrument. It's a state jail felony, so you won't have a bond until tomorrow when you see a judge. Where'd you get the check from?
Oh, man, you know, I took this survey on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna send me a check if you do your survey right, you know what I'm saying? And then you, like, get this many yeses and this many no's, or whatever. We're gonna see this money, you know what I'm saying? So I did the survey, and they sent me the check. I mean, it was just something crazy, man. So it's like an internet fraud deal.
Internet
Something-
fraud? Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Tomorrow, you'll see a judge, and they'll set a bond. Until then, you know you won't have a bond.
All right.
So, you ever been treated for heart trouble or hypertension?
Actually, one time, yeah, I did have heart trouble, man. I smoked a whole bunch of weed, man. And, like, I got real paranoid. Spice is my first time smoking a spice. Man, it tripped me out, too. Like,
What's a spice?
oh, y'all know what that is? Like, the synthetic weed?
Oh, synthetic marijuana?
Yeah, man, it drove me crazy, dude.
You ever been treated for drug addiction? Ever been to rehab?
Nah. I'm pretty healthy, you know
Pretty
what I'm
healthy
saying?
guy?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever attempt suicide?
Not that I know of, man. One time I was down, drinking a whole bunch of lean one time. I almost killed myself. I almost flatlined. I seen it. It was so crazy. You should have seen it, man. I was so scared.
You
Heart
intentionally
beating.
do that?
Heart barely beating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even feel your heart beat. I don't know how to explain it to you because I do so much type of stuff that, like, it's just so hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it.
What makes you want to do all that?
Well, I don't do a lot of drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like type of things that I do is why. I mean, like pain, you know what I'm saying? You just drink the lean to get you out of the pain, you know what I mean?
Drink the pain
Make
away?
things easier, like.
All right. You want to go ahead and have a seat? I'll call you back up here in a couple minutes. We'll get your picture taken, get your fingerprinted, okay?
Okay.
All right. That has got to be the happiest possible felon that I've seen come through here. It obviously hasn't set in yet that, you know, what he's here for, it's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. Possible felony conviction, and, you know, the guy's all smiles.
A lot of people that come through this jail, they're normal people who have hard lives, or they just make a mistake. But if you want to make a great career in corrections, your job is not judge and jury. Your job is safety and security.
I called him in fear of my life. Fear of my life. He put his hands on me.
Calm down. Calm down.
I can't believe you're taking me to jail when I called you for help.
Same with his hands, right?
But
Calm down. Relax.
I can't believe
You got
you.
nothing stuffed in your bra, right?
No.
'Cause they're gonna have to do a strip on you.
I don't have nothing, sir. I don't do drugs. The only thing I've done is pot.
Calm down. Relax.
She just had the KPS warrant? No, you didn't find anything else on her?
She had some paraphernalia in her purse. I'm gonna write her a citation for that.
Okay.
I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I finally got a place to stay. Finally got all my stuff unpacked, and then he up and uproots it and comes and picks me up and takes me in the truck and would not let me out of the truck. I'm sorry, but I came out of an abusive relationship. You don't dare take me like that.
I need to get some medical questions from you so we can try to help you.
That is so messed up.
Hey, Melanie, will you answer some questions
No.
first? Why not?
Being taken from my house
Hey,
in a
listen.
truck against my will.
We were not there.
Well, I don't know what question you want me to answer.
Medical.
all
What, that my life is off? What, that I had, what? I ain't got no health problems.
All right, listen, you're not
I
gonna
got
answer
3
the
kids.
questions and cooperate, then we can't go farther with you, okay?
I just came out of a bad
And we're gonna try to help you, but I
Well,
cannot
don't
help
get
you
my
if
face
you're gonna
on
be like
camera,
this. You
please.
understand? Come with me. Let's walk this way.
You know, look, I've never been through this process, okay? And I'm scared, okay?
And then when you calm down, I'll
I'm
explain it to you.
calm.
No, you're not. Relax your hands.
I just got the beat out of me a
Relax.
month ago, and you know.
I will be more than happy to explain and talk to you when you calm down.
Throw me.
Well, her story was she called us. And I guess she was arguing with her boyfriend, but she was in the car. And the only thing the call note said was, he won't let me out of the truck. I find her at the police department parking lot. Then she tells me that, you know, she's got a warrant for paraphernalia, and she was living with her boyfriend, who's a drug dealer, and he loaded up all her property in his truck from her garage that she was staying at some unknown person's house. She said that she never called us, and then all of a sudden they got in an argument, and she just jumped out of the truck. We tried to take her over to the residence where she said she'd been staying at. When we got over there, the people who live there, they don't even know her. And so we were like, okay, she's telling us all kinds of stuff, so I just took her on the warrant. I'm even gonna try to do her a favor. I'm not even gonna book her for the public intox. I'm just gonna book her for a warrant. Hopefully in 6 days she can sober up, so.
All right, thank you. Melanie, you remember who I am? Corporal Gibbons? You look a lot better from when I first saw you when you walked in. Are you doing better?
A lot better.
Okay. Do you remember telling me how you hated God?
Oh,
And you were
yes.
screaming at God and telling me
I
that.
hated God, man, but I really don't. I was going through a spiritual battle. I've been going through a spiritual battle for about 5 months. I was debating if I was gonna relapse in heroin or not. I haven't done heroin in so long, in 9 years. And staying sober off that stuff it was getting real hard, and I was really about to just crumble. I really felt like God hated me for a long time. And because if something bad can happen to somebody, it happens to me. Ow. It happens to me. And this last 5 months, it really has been a doozy.
Before you started doing heroin, was your life okay, or was it?
My life, I knew nothing about living. I was raised up in an abusive family. My mom used to sell my body to her drug dealers. She stabbed me in the head with a butcher knife, tried to kill me. I ended up in state's custody at 9 years old.
So you're
And,
telling me
my
that
mom
my
ended
whole
up-
entire life has been screwed up.
Pretty much screwed up.
I don't know what happened last night. Maybe it was just that pent-up
Well,
frustration.
I can tell you
Everyone
what-
blows
I can
up.
tell you what happened last night. I had panic attacks. I didn't realize that I have panic attacks until my boyfriend, now Rusty, pointed them out. I see things a different way. I process things a different way to protect myself, I guess. The clothes, the way I was dressed, that totally took my dignity away. Here I am, guys staring at me, and I protect my body now because I don't want just anybody looking at it or seeing it because it was taken from me for so long.
Do you remember me, though, trying to talk to you and trying to calm you down and
do.
telling you 30 minutes, quiet?
I
and
do,
would give
and I
you a blanket?
tried 30 minutes, and I was just debating with God in that room.
It wasn't a punishment. It was me making sure you were safe. That's why I ended up not doing nothing. I was waiting for you
I do apologize for my behaviors. That was not me. That was a panic me, I guess.
There are programs here in Amarillo that can help you, okay? But I do got to get back to
Oh,
booking.
yes,
Sorry.
I really went to sleep, so.
Okay, get some sleep, Melanie.
Thank you.
I hope she gets help and she does great. I hope I never see her again.
I've been working here for about 11 years. I was born and raised in El Paso, grew up in the Lower Valley. The great thing about living in El Paso is the weather. The weather's great. You can go bike riding, ride your Harley, exercise, running. You can do all that. We're about to interview a guy by the name of Jose. He's been here before. They just brought him from court. He's here on a detainer. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Jose is a known gang member. He's a Chuko Tango gang member. This is one of the identifiers for Chuko Tango. This is the C for Chuko, and the T is the pick from UTEP, because this is our UTEP, the University of El Paso. Chuko Tango. They're considered a security threat. They're always assaulting, and they're trying to recruit. In downtown facility, we lock them down. We're gonna book him and we'll go from there. Jose, right here, Jose, right here. So what's going on, Jose?
Nothing.
Nothing, man. Where are you coming from?
The free from court.
From court? What happened, man? Why'd they send you?
They just got me back for some violation, technical violation. Just got out 2 weeks ago.
Where were you at? Were you here in downtown or at the annex?
I was at the annex in 1025, Chuko Tango.
Can I see your tattoos of Chuko Tango?
My main stop out right here, 320 right there,
What's that for?
Chuko Tango.
Can you explain that a little bit?
It's the 3 and the 20. It's the letter C, and the 20 is the tango. And then I got the CT right here.
Where'd you do all these tats, man?
I got some done in prison.
What made you join the gang, man?
It's not a gang, actually. We're against all gang activities. That's what made me join. It's a group of people that help each other out when we locked up. They got me in lockdown all the time. Even right there, I got a whole big room for myself.
Wouldn't that be better?
Hell nah, I like talking to people.
You like talking?
Hell yeah.
What's up with this charge, bro? Did you get in a fight out there with a deadly weapon?
Nah, actually, it was 2 aggravated kidnappings. I put my baby mom on the trunk and her boyfriend.
You did what?
I put my baby mom on the trunk.
You threw her in the trunk?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why'd you do that, man?
Because she was cheating on me with my best friend. But I got him dropped down to 2 aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. Carries 2 to 20.
So they had hit you with kidnapping at first?
Yeah, at first. And they dropped it down. That's when I signed the probation time.
Oh, okay.
I got 8 years deferred. So I don't want to be locked up no more. I was raised here in El Paso. I've been getting locked up since I was 13, 23 already. I've been on probation since I was a young kid with the monitors, all kinds of cutting it off, going to Dallas on the run. Was raised with no parents.
You have any questions?
No, can I use the phone?
Of course you can, man. Go ahead and use it. Thanks, man. Very outgoing, likes to talk, and he's just 23 years old, and he's very bright. He carries himself pretty well, but he's just on the wrong path, and sooner or later, he's gonna realize that. We'll see what happens with him.
Nah, I'm not even gonna have court or nothing. I'm gonna just get released in 30 days because of technical violation.
It looks like a floor from upstairs flooded the tank. They flooded a tank upstairs. They're probably upset about something. It's going all the way down to the basement. It's pretty bad. So let's head up there and see what's going on. 6th floor. I'm thinking it's something to do with the Chuko Tango gang. That's a floor that we usually put our Chuko Tangos in.
Floor 6.
Let's see what's going on. What's going on, guys? Chuko Tango? Yeah, as I said, it was the Chuko Tango tank. I don't know what they're mad about. This is usually where we lock them down. Look at all, this is all the water. Usually they just flood it, keep flooding. It's coming from all the tanks, all 8 tanks.
They were asking about some additional plates, how they wanted some, and we told them we didn't have any. We had to order extra for the guys that were working, and they got upset about it, and this is when how they responded.
This is just over food. They want extra food because everybody gets one tray, and if there's extras, we do give it to them, but this is the results for not having extra plates. It's more work for the trustees, if anything. This is why we isolate them, because they pretty much act up. They're one of the ones that we locked down, Chuko Tango, and they're just making things worse on themselves. But now they're pretty much gonna be facing disciplinary.
I've lived here in El Paso my whole life, and we are a border town. We've had some of the famous gunfighters, John Wesley Hardin, Billy the Kid coming through here. Some famous guests, Johnny Cash, some people that have checked in and checked out. Let me get some information off you. So I couldn't put your mom because she's here. Did you guys get caught like doing the same thing or what?
No, we weren't doing the same thing. We were in the same store, but we weren't in the same together. And my mom said I put some stuff in her purse, and I was looking at the baby stuff. So when the lady told her something, like she just came at her, I heard her arguing with my mom. So I started arguing with the lady at the store.
So that your mom could take off?
No, because I didn't know my mom had done that. And she called the cops and everything. When he pulled us over and stuff, my mom, she had her purse with her. She never told me she didn't. And she admitted to him, okay, I do have it, and she gave it to him. She gave it to the officer.
What was she stealing? Or what was in it?
She was a couple of stuff because she didn't have no more money. And
she forgot to pay for it?
No, she didn't forget to pay for it, but she just had was low on money.
Oh, she intended to take it without paying for it. I thought maybe she walked out and she just forgot to pay for it.
No.
Well, she took it because she didn't have enough money.
Confessed, yes. She's running low, and we have a baby shower on Saturday, and she wanted to get a couple of things for my niece.
But you didn't know about it? Or
No,
you knew
I
about
didn't.
it? Kind of guilty by association?
Yes.
Because you
guilty
guys
by
were together?
association.
Unfortunately, it was your mom.
It was my mom. And she confessed, and she said she's sorry and everything. She will never do it again. She said it's the first time and it's her last time.
Well, I'm sure now they have you as a theft class C.
Under 50, yeah, it's a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor. They gave you a bond of $500. So you didn't expect that from her?
I told her, Mom, did you have no more money? She's like, well, we had $10. You should have told me, Mom. I would have paid for it. That's what happened.
And it would have been case closed, walked out, and you guys wouldn't be here together.
Yes, that's the case. But
all right then. So go ahead and have a seat right there, and we'll go ahead and get your paperwork and everything processed, and
okay, sir. Thank you.
See you aside. Ma'am, you're the mom?
Yes, I'm the mom.
What happened here?
I just made a bad choice. I just decided to and I had money in my pocket. I just decided to take some stuff from the store.
And ma'am, is there anything you really want to tell your mom?
To my mom, and it wasn't right and everything, but I forgive her, and it's something that she did out of impulse. She's not like that. It was a mistake. It hurts more her than it does me because she got me in trouble. And it's not really. That's my mom.
I don't do that.
It's my mom, and I forgive her.
I love her to
she
death.
doesn't.
They're like,
she does
beside
everything
my daughter,
for
they're my
us.
best friends,
She is my best friend. And it's gonna get us closer too. And then we can, we're in jail together.
Nothing things for granted.
I mean, a mom and a daughter in jail together. I mean, we've been through a lot already, and this is one lesson learned.
We have that communication, and that's what gets us
Well, that's
through.
important. That's important.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you guys learned from it. Now you just got to make sure everything works out for you guys and get things square.
For me as well, and we're both gonna go to jail.
Absolutely. Excellent, guys. Good luck to you guys, okay? Well, this is probably, hopefully, the last sound of the doors slamming behind them they hear. They seem like they've bonded. It's a bonding experience here at jail, too.
the doors open up and they leave me outside, I'm gonna go home to my family tonight. I've been thinking about my home, I've been thinking about my kids. I don't wanna be alone. I got